Hey guys, this is an intro to my new podcast that I'm starting on YouTube. I am starting a podcast called Living Proof, and it basically goes over like military life. It goes over problems that you have in the military that you want to like cope with, and coping mechanisms that can help you get through different stuff. But I'm going to go through each thing like line by line or segment by segment. It's not going to be like 30 minutes of me just blabbering about things. It's gonna be kind of quick, just because most people have attention spans of like fucking 30 minutes. I know I do. I have like attention span of like 5 minutes. But anyways, so this intro, like again, I'm talking about the problems and what to expect in the military for like say like new recruits. If they have any questions, or if they have any I don't know if they want to know what like basics like, or how recruiters talk and how they or just real life experiences. I could also talk about a shit ton of experiences that I've been through, because I've been in the Army for now 6 years, almost 6 years, and I've deployed twice, and through a combat zone, and so I have some serious stories to share. So if anybody's dealing with some issues like anxiety, PTSD, worries, anything you guys want to talk about, I'm here for you guys, and I'll share my experiences, and hopefully they'll help you out as much as possible. Sorry, my throat's all fucking weird today. So if you guys would like to subscribe to my channel, that'd be great. Hopefully you guys get something out of it. And leave me comments so that way I can reply back to you if you have a question, or email or whatever, because I'm here to help you guys out. See, I wrote down my notes. If I didn't write notes, I would literally forget everything I said, because I do, and I need to write down stuff so I don't forget it. Oh yeah, another thing too. Don't be afraid to open up if you guys are dealing or experiencing problems, or if you guys are have any questions and stuff like that. If I can't help you, or if anybody else around you can't help you, go to counselors or whatever. Don't be afraid to go talk to somebody about it. If you don't ask questions, you don't seek advice, you're gonna end up like me, where I just pick an MOS and I was like, hey, that's cool, whatever, because I was just looking for a way out, and a way to get in the art. Well, not a way out. A way out of the stuff that I was getting into. And so yeah, just talk with your recruiter, talk with people that have past served and their experiences, and and just collect your thoughts and figure out if it's for you or not. Because when I never thought I was gonna join the Army. I never did. I was like, or the military period. I always thought to myself, I could never do that. There's so many hard things that the military does to people, and like you have to pass, you have to do this and that, and I was like, I can't do it. There's no way. And I actually got a call from a recruiter back when I lived in Florida, and I was about to graduate, and he was like, hey, you want to join the Marines? And I was like, no, but he like kept hounding me, like hounding me. And I was just like, bro, like leave me alone. Like I don't want to do this shit. Like he took me out to lunch, which was really fucking weird. And he was talking about. I asked him about like the gas chambers and stuff like that. And I was like, so what's it like? He's like, yeah, it's shitty. You have to do it like once a year. And I'm like, once a year? I thought it was like a one-time thing. No, you gotta be pretty up on it. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. But I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to get gassed. Like who wants to go into a chamber filled with gas, like tear gas? And get gassed. No, not me. But I did it anyways. But not then. But yeah, I never thought I was gonna do it. And I finally hit rock bottom when I was 24. No, actually no, when I was 21. 22. Sorry. Wow. Losing it. 22. Yeah, and I was going down a bad road. I was getting into a lot of stuff, and I was working a dead-end job. And my girlfriend at the time was almost graduating college, and I'm here, well, I have like 3 years left, and I dropped out of college, and she's doing good, and she's about to get a job and all this stuff like that. So she looked at me as I was a fucking loser, which I don't blame her. So like I just hit this like all-time low, and I hit like this wall, and and I was like, I can't finish school. I don't have any money. I can't do this because whatever. I don't have any money. I was broke. Worked at fucking Panera for 3 years, and so I just like, what? One day I was just like, I have to get out of here. I got to get out of my parents' house. I was like living with my parents, and like all my friends and ex-girlfriends, girlfriends were moving out into apartments and doing college life or whatever. And I'm over here living with my parents, working a dead-end job, not going anywhere. So like I just bit the bullet, went down to the recruiter, went down to the Navy first. Actually, went down to the Navy. And saw what if I can get to the Seabees, which I don't know why I wanted to do that, but I mean, it was pretty cool though, because I did construction, and stuff, but man, I don't know about being on a boat, so that kind of fell through, and I did I tried the Marines when I was 18, didn't work out, tried the Navy, Air Force. I knew I wasn't gonna get in the Air Force, but my GT score was like a 2. Or my ASVAB score, or whatever, but same thing. And then I joined the Army. I went to the Army recruiter, and I was scared. I was really fucking nervous, because I, didn't know what to expect. And I saw the posters on the wall, and I saw my recruiter's desk of all these badass pictures of him, like holding M4s, like clearing rooms, and pictures of him in Afghanistan doing cool shit. And I'm just like, oh man, I don't know if I can do this, But I got to talking with one. I'll never forget his name, and he was so cool. He like just broke it down to me like it was. He told me how it was, and he was real with me. And so I was like, I like that, and I was like, I have to do this. I got to do it, and whatever. So I went through the process, and I enlisted as an MP. Yep, I enlisted as an MP at first, and then about a month later, as I was going down to basic training, I got kicked back because I got in trouble, really big trouble. And they said, well, this thing hasn't cleared your record, so you are no longer in the Army because you didn't clear this and do that. So they told me to wait a year, come back, and do it. And so I did. I came back a year later, make the story short, I went into infantry. I kind of knew what it was, I watched a lot of videos. I was like, yeah, that's cool, it's badass, not knowing how really fucking hard it was, because it really was hard. And but I did it, and I was very proud of myself. I graduated, didn't get in trouble, I got married, and yep, here I am, 6 years in. Yep, but I'm making this video short and sweet because this is just my intro. Like I said, comment below, and if you have any questions, I could try to help you out as much as possible. And if I can't help you, I'll contact with my buddies, and I'll ask him. Like I said, I'm here for you guys. You guys need to talk, whatever. Okay? All right. Have a good one.